Hi, in this video, let's take a look at a new financial asset called bonds. So when firms or financial institutions wish to borrow money, they can issue this security called bonds, and the issuer of the bonds become the borrower, and the investors of the bonds become the lender. So let's first take a look at the basic elements of a bond. So you will need a face value, which is your principal payment. It could be 100 or 1,000 or any other number that's most convenient. So if it's not given in any questions, you can just assume one which you feel most convenient about. And second, you need a coupon rate. So this is the periodic payment from the issuer to the investor. So think about it as an interest. Okay, so this is agreed upon between the parties at the inception of the bond. So it could be any percentage. So let's say 5%, or 8%, or sometimes 0%. So whenever the bond has zero coupon rate, we just call it a zero coupon bond or just zeros. Okay. And third, you need the maturity here, which is how long does this bond span across? So how many years until the principal is repaid? So it could be 2 years, okay, 2 years, 3 years, or some longer years could be 10 years or even 30 years. Okay? And then the spot rates here, this is the appropriate discount rate for each of the period. So you will need your R1, which is your first year spot rate, R2, R3, and up until your maturity. Okay? So for example, if I have a 10-year coupon paying bond, then I will need R1, R2, R3, up until R10 here. Okay? And then we also need to pay attention to its payment structure. So most of the time, we'll be dealing with bonds that pays coupon annually, but sometimes they could be a semi-annual payment. Okay? Could be semi-annually, but most of the time, it's paid annually. Okay? So we'll use the annual payment of the coupon as most of our example here. Okay? So let's take a look at an example here. So if I have a face value of 1,000 here, let's pick this number, and the coupon rate is 5%, and the maturity is 3 years. And let's just assume for simplicity, R1 is going to be 2%, R2 is going to be 3%, and R3 is 5%. Okay, so and the coupons will be paid annually. So can we put a price on this bond? Yes, because this is telling me the exact future cash flows and the appropriate discount rate. So I can always work out the price of this bond. Okay, so at the first year, how much in terms of coupon will I receive? That's 1,000 times 5%, which is 50 here. And periodically at year 2, I'm going to receive 50. And at the end of year 3, which is the maturity here, I'm going to receive the coupon plus the face value, which is 1,050. So can I put a price on such a bond? We can just calculate the present values of all these cash flows and discount them at appropriate discount rates. So for the first coupon, we're going to discount it at 2%, which is 1 plus 2% here. And the second one would be 50 over 1 plus 3% to the power of 2. Okay? Try not to forget about the exponential here. And the last payment would be 1,050 and discounted at 5% to the power of 3. Okay, and this should give you the price of the bond. Okay, so now you should be able to calculate the price of the bonds if you're given the coupon rate, the appropriate discount rate, and the payment structure, and of course the face values here. Okay, so you can practice by yourself by changing these numbers a little bit, and I'll see you in the next video.